What is going on? This is SAMOK of SAMOK Fit, checking in with you guys. You guys are doing well, doing terrific, and we are back with another video. So I feel like it's been a while since I actually recorded like a training video for you guys. In the last few videos that you guys have seen, has to do with running or some sort of like the rapid fire. Again, appreciate the love on the rapid fire content. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check that out. We have 2 episodes out. Put some comments, let me know what kind of video you guys want to see. Again, it's typically like a short form, 5 minutes or so, giving the information right away so you can get out on your way and keep it moving. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through my full leg training program. I'm starting a new method this week. I'm adding squat back in because before we swapped squat out. We're doing hack squat for a while, but now I'm adding squat back. Not just any regular squat, it's gonna be a different type of squat, which I'll be showing you guys when we get there. Of course, before any leg day, there are a few non-negotiables, things I have to do to make sure I'm ready to perform. And the first and foremost is gonna be the touchdown squat. If you haven't seen previous videos that I mentioned before, you make sure you check that out. Again, cover all the basics and how my leg warm-up routine looks like. So first, touchdown squat, some banded distraction for the hips, some kettlebell rocks just to make sure we are ready, primed to crush the leg day. Starting with our old faithful, good old leg curl. And again, if you missed any of my video, you're new to the channel, I've explained this before. The reason why we are doing leg curls first before a quad dominant day is because if I put this at the end of my quad day, I'll be probably fatigued and I probably will half-ass it. But if I put it at the beginning of my training program, I can give it a lot of effort and it's not gonna limit the amount of work or output that I can generate when I get into my main quad movement. So I can go full send on this and it still will not impact the rest of my training. The same with calf training, put it at the beginning of my training because I know I might wanna skip it or half-ass it. So pro tip, your smaller muscle groups, put them at the beginning, not at the back end of your main quad dominant day. See the leg curl, old faithful, never miss.
Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. As soon as we step out the cage.
If you are on a structured training program, you understand this, but if you're not, you should be. It's the first movement, it's the first training day, the first week of this mid-cycle. We're not gonna go full send. We are on RP of 7. The reps on here, lying leg curls, leg extensions. I typically like to program them between like in the high repetition. Unlike squats, we will talk about, I rarely do squats from 12 to 15 repetitions.
We raising all of the stakes, made no mistake. Either you stay in your place or we putting you on a plate. Look at our face, we put the fear in the dirt. We had to struggle for change, pick up the pace. We put in infinite work, that's why we stay getting paid. Y'all running late, we moving on to the next. You still been stuck in a phase, there's no debate. We draw the line.
The next movement is gonna be the leg press. And I know you guys were like, what, leg press? You're not doing squats first? Yes, I'm not doing squat first, I'm doing leg press. So something that you need to take something you need to keep in mind of is there are different ways you can make your program a little bit harder for yourself, right? So because I'm doing the type of squat I'm gonna be doing after this movement is allowing me to get a little bit more ROM, one, and because that movement that I'm gonna be going to, it's more of a power and it has a good benefit in crossing over to more of a loading the hips, running and things like that. So it's in the benefit of getting like a full ROM, a lot of quad stimulus, where I'm still getting some quad stimulus with the type of squat that I'm doing, but at the same time, it's just more of a load, building a stronger hip, and I'm gonna be explaining the reason why I'm trying to build a stronger hip when we get to the next movement. The biggest investment you can make in 2023 is investing in the right gym. And the reason why I love, if you're on the St. Louis area, check out Fit City. Why should you check out Fit City? 90% of the equipment in here is Atlantis. And Atlantis equipment, legit, are one of the best equipments all around. Yeah, Prime is great too, but literally a lot of equipment in here is Atlantis. And this particular leg press right here, you might see, oh yeah, it's literally 2 plates. But the 2 plates alone, it just feels like a ton on your legs. So That's why I love it. Again, if you're trying to, if you're looking for a machine that's gonna make you like check your ego, Atlantis machine will do that for you. So we're not ego lifting, we're chasing stimulus, and again, it's week 1. We don't need to stack everything to the fucking brim. So we're gonna knock this out. This is gonna be 10 to 12 repetitions, 3 sets on leg press.
In the sand, we say it straight to your face. They underrate, till we put the team on our back. We took the city to state. What it's gonna take? Another S on our chest, another beat in the grave. We innovate, we always switching it up. They can't predict what we say. Come out the cave, they see the blood on our shirt. They see the teeth in the face. They watching tape, still trying to figure us out. They think we came here to play. They sending snakes, they trying to give us a curse. They want us taking the bait, but that's okay. We keep on dodging the bull. We keep on saying Olay, blocking the way, thinking we flipping reverse, but we keep rushing the gate, stopping the rain. We know they sit on the throne. It's looking easy to take. We not afraid. We put the fear in their bones. Ain't no more running away. They trying to trace. They trying to follow our steps. They trying to copy the wave. Boy, that's so.
So we just finished with leg press, and we're about to get into a squat. I present to you my box squats. So why am I doing box squat instead of regular squat? So essentially, I'm swapping things around. I'm making a box squat my accessory legs when leg press is my main quad movement. So let's say, for instance, the reason why you might do like a rack pull instead of deadlift is obviously one, you want to maybe limit lower back pump that you might get, and still gives you that benefit of doing some sort of hinge movement. And the crossover of a box squat to athletic performance is one, stronger hips. And one of my main issues that I'm dealing with, what that translates to my knee issue is, not having like a strong hips or tight hips and things like that. So right now on this mesocycle, it's gonna be box squat that I'm replacing with normal regular squat. So there's nothing wrong with either, but I recommend, play with this, incorporate this, incorporate box squat into regular squat. Just give you a little bit of break. You still get some sort of hypertrophic benefit from a box squat. Yes, you might not get, as much benefit, as much ROM or quad stimulus that you normally will get if you use a normal, a normal back squat. So that's why I am subbing box squat for my accessory, quote unquote, leg movement. And we have another accessory after that we're gonna talk about. But box squat, 3 sets, 6 to 10 repetitions.
That's why they keep getting curved. You gotta stay in your lane. They wanna claim that we not giving them work. Like this is minimum wage. Boys, you crazy. Why you keep feeding the beast? Now that you open the cage, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Tell them don't start. Nobody's safe. If you come in, please don't drop your guard. Nobody's safe. If you come, you're messing with a star.
And by the way, I ran 3.5 miles this morning, and now we're training legs. We're gonna do that. But making it happen though, we don't make excuses.
For my mama and my pops, I don't care if you the cops, anybody.
Pro tip on here, when you do box squat, you don't wanna rock back and forth. You don't wanna do that. You still wanna maintain your integrity. Open your hips, drive, 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 touch, drive. Box squat. So the last movement is gonna be the banded adductor lunges. And I've explained this in a few shorts that I did. Yes, I do shorts on YouTube too. What I noticed that, the biggest issue that caused a lot of my ITB issue or just knee issue in general is one, I'm slightly bow-legged. So my adductors typically is a lot weaker. So my outer quads and things like that are typically stronger. Yes, I can sit and do adductors all day, but as far as that crossing over into more of a running pattern, like I need to make sure I'm putting myself in a position where I'm challenging each leg single-handedly. So the best movement for me to do that is this movement right here. Essentially, grab a band in a lunge position. This is without weight. So by adducting, I can already feel this nice and tense, that I'm tensing up already. So from here, get into a lunge position. High knees, come back down. High knees, come back down. high knees. So by that movement, I'm keeping this nice and stable, and it's engaging my adductors while I'm working in almost like a running pattern. So if you find yourself having like an adductor issue or having like a knee issue or outer knee issue, some things you can look at is how strong is your adductor, or something that might need to work on, especially if you have like an inner knee, outer knee issue. Again, you want your quads to be well-rounded, and one of the biggest things that running highlighted for me is like, hey bro, your adductor is weak. So that's why I incorporated this movement. Again, the crossover into hypertrophic training, so trying to get jacked at the same time, trying to be athletic at the same time. If you want to try that without the weight, but I've done this in the last 2 previous cycles, so we add in load to that. The starting position, adduct, squeeze your glutes, and knees.
If you aiming for my head, then you better take your shot. If you miss, then this fist gon' be cleansing your clock. I don't care if you the press or the feds or an op. If I stretch out these hands, get prepared to get robbed. If your friends said that you had a chance, understand that they probably was meant for your friends. They my fans. Jumped in the ring and I started swinging. Even the jungles are drinking demons. Fighting them off in the Coliseum.
Is it on day? I don't think so.
That's why your team will be better beefing with someone else who was probably vegan. Touch me and lose every single finger. Touch me and watch out.
Before I start, I know this one is weaker. I know this one is weaker. It's not coincidence that this is the knee that I typically have issues at.
As soon as you have the nerve to try to step to me, I will snatch your turf and manifest grass sad. I will snatch your earth. You tried to breathe to see how to ask for words. We don't compete. I'm not in a class with earth. My boys are down the ball if I say the word. The team is down the hall if I call the third. What's happening? Best believe that a massacre.
So 3 sets, 10 and 12 on each side. And out of breath. It's gonna be dependent on how much response, engagement I got on this video. If you guys like this leg day, we're not making this shit up, we're working, bro. If you like this quad session, based on engagement, response of you guys, the audience, if you wanna see a hamstring focus day, comment below, let me know. That's gonna be a full leg day for you guys. If there's any other content that you guys wanna see, drop below. This program is gonna be coming up on the fitness app in the next 5 weeks, but you can hop on my app, link in the description to cop any of my training program that I put together. I mean, if you wanna train at home, on-demand training, nutrition, anything that you want anything we want on a training program, it's available on the fitness app. Check it out, SAMOK Fit, available on iOS and Android. 2 more sets. I'm gonna finish that. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I might die. Peace.